Hello, online crew. How is everybody today? Hope you're having an awesome day, whether it's just starting, you're in the middle of it, or you're ending it. Whatever part of the world that you are watching from, welcome. So today's live is an important live, and I hope that you will embrace what I'm going to talk about today and share in the movement that I'm going to talk about today. Okay, so you need to stay with me in this video. This is, I think, just important for human beings, for kindness around the world, especially when we're struggling in many places around the world, and there's lots of places going backwards, like one of our states in Australia particularly. They're back down at lockdown at nighttime and all those things we thought we got away from. We need some more kindness in the world. So I'm going to share something with you today that's really powerful. I know it's powerful because it's happening right now, and it's happened many times previously. So I'll explain to you what that means in a moment. But I would love you guys to play along with me in what I'm going to share with you today. And I'm actually, so I'm going to ask you to do something. Whether you take it on board or not is completely up to you. It depends on what's important to you in your life. But if you do, I'm going to give you the opportunity to be in the running for some prizes. So not only do you get to do something awesome, you get the opportunity to go in the running for some prizes. So hold that thought for a minute, okay? We'll get back to that. Now, a couple of things. Those of you that are in my online crew coaching community, we have a live Q&A Zoom call in just less than 45 minutes over on Zoom. I've put up a number of posts in the coaching community group with the Zoom link. I will live stream the Zoom into the group as well. But if you want to have a chat, if you want to talk about all things social media, if you've got some problems, if you've got some questions regarding how to build your business online and things like that, I am there to give you some free coaching. So please join me, coaching community members, in just less than 45 minutes, okay? Those of you in the video challenge, you should be on, depending on what part of the world you are in, day 7 or day 8. I will be going in live into the video challenge group tomorrow. Straight after my live here, I'll be going live in the video challenge group. So if you want to catch me live in that group over there, ask me any questions about the challenge, then just remember that I'll be going live in that group to give you some more content for days 12 onwards. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. If anyone's new to our community here, a bit of a giveaway who I am, because my name is right there. My name's Helen Martin. This is my little mate, Henry. So if you want to say hello to Henry, he's my little messenger bot when I plug him in. Haven't plugged him in for a while, so maybe I might need to. But we have the most amazing community here of online business owners, basically. Entrepreneurs, home-based business owners that are trying to navigate this world of social media to build your business so you can, live the dreams that you want, get the income that you desire, leave a legacy for your children or grandchildren. So we talk about modern social media strategies here, for the most part. I do go live 5 days a week, giving out free training. So make sure you've got your notifications turned on for this page so you don't miss, any of the free training. If anyone's new here, please let us know so we can welcome you into the community. We're a pretty cool group here, and we love anybody that's new that comes to, say hello. So I'll just say a few quick hellos before I get into the content. Gloria, oh my God. Helen is handing out boy toys. Pick me, pick me. You have to do what I'm going to ask you to do, though, first, Gloria. But I reckon you'll be up for it. Hello, Heather. Great to see you on. We've got Crystal as well. Gloria's here live. Crystal's one of our life members. So is Gloria. Hello, Patricia, life member of our coaching community. Hey, Helly. Have I got a new name, Laurie? Helly. Good to see you here. High five, Mike. How are you? Hey, Steph. Good to see you here. Hello, Olive. Good morning, Mel. In your part of the world, we've got Christine. Grateful for all you do. Thank you, Christine. People actually call me crazy. They think I'm mad. Some people, hey, Shauna, great to see you on. What I'm about to share in today's live, they're like, you just keep doing this stuff for free. Like, why do you do so much? And it's like, because it lights me up. And it's not about what I can get from you guys. It's about the impact. Yesterday, if you missed my live from yesterday, watch yesterday's live on my page or in my free group about impact. So what I'm going to talk about today is more about impact on other people. So I'll get to the point in a minute, guys. Just bear with me. Oh, Helen, wherefore art thou? Hello, Susan. Good to see you here. We've got Beth as well. Cindy's here as well. I'm really looking forward to your message today. Cool. Hang in there, Crystal. Hey, Andrea. Great to see you on. Woohoo. Now, the VIP mentorship students know what I'm talking about already. So they have a part to play in this, and I'll get to that in a minute. Hey, Megan. Anybody? Oh, it's Chantel. What's going on with StreamYard? So anybody that appears like that, you just have to click the StreamYard link above in the description of the group. You won't see it if you're watching from my business page, but it says streamyard.com/Facebook. If you just click that link above in the description, then I should be able to see who you are. There are a couple of people that have dropped off for some reason. So you just need to click that link again, and then I'll be able to see who you are. I'm in, whatever it is. So Beth doesn't even know what it is, and she's in. I'm getting used to challenging myself, and that's what it is. Password, I'm going to have to let you all in individually, Gloria, because I haven't had time to set up a password. So Gloria is talking about the Zoom for the coaching community. I'll just let you guys in as you jump on. So I'm on it, Gloria, but I will need to change that for the future. Because just a little side note there, guys, if any of you guys use Zoom, all the security has changed. Either you have to give people a password to get into your Zoom, or they sit in the background until you let them in. So they pop up in your screen if you're hosting the Zoom, and it says, do you want to let them in? So when it comes to Gloria, maybe not. I'm only kidding, Gloria. I'll just have to let you all in manually until I get a password on that particular Zoom, because I've got different Zoom links for all my different Zooms in my groups. So I'm going to have to put passwords on all of them, and I've only done it with one so far. Hello, Janine. How are you? Janine will be up for this. I know she will. Hi, Donna. Great to see you on. I'm game for taking this on, even though I don't know what it is. You'll be keen for this, Crystal. I know you will, because I know the type of person you are. Hockey. Okay. Yeah, she's talking hockey again. You and your hockey. Okay. Hello, Henry. Thank you, Donna. I'll be there tomorrow in the video challenge group. Great. Everybody's saying hello to Henry. That's good. I was on early and it did automatically start for me. Had to go out and come back in. Reason for the okay. Yeah, sometimes that happens, Laurie. Hi, Ray. How are you? Good morning, Judy and Bob. Great to see you here. Ford, you're home in time to hear me live. Awesome. So great to see you guys on. Donna, thank you for your impact. You've definitely impacted me. Thank you for your lovely comment, Donna. I really appreciate that. So if you are ready to embrace impact, listen in. Now, some of you would be aware that let me give you a bit of context to what I'm sharing today. Some of you would be aware and are even involved in my current free 21-day online crew video challenge. So those that want to get better at live video, want to grow their audience, grow their presence, get more eyeballs on them, share good content, the video challenge is an awesome thing to do. Live video has changed my businesses. Not just one, many in the online world, okay? Now, I give the guys challenges every day in that 21 days. So some of it's easier than others. And one of the days that I talk about, and it just blows me away every time I watch people do this, so what we do call it, although we're slightly changing the name of it, there's one day, and they've just done it in the last couple of days. It's called a random act of kindness. So it's something that these people do, and they get points for doing it. So they get points for going live. That I'm not about points and prizes, although I give them. Okay, this challenge coming up isn't about points, but I am giving you prizes. So you'd go into the draw for, I'll get to that in a second. But this is about sharing and doing something for somebody when you expect nothing in return. So some people, like there's really cool ones, and I'll read out a few to give you, those of you that are clueless, you've never done this before, I'm going to give you a reason that you should do something like this. I'm going to give you an incentive to do something like this if you've never done it before, or if you've done it before to do it again. I'm going to give out prizes, but there's also lots and lots of psychological reasons, not points, not prizes, not just being in an activity with a group of people like from here, but psychologically for you as a human being, the reason that you would want to participate in an activity like this, okay? So this random act of kindness, like people do things like, and I want to make it really clear when I talk about what we call random acts of kindness. So they're done sort of, you know, it could be done to somebody you know, but could be also done to a stranger. And the people in the current video challenge have just done this, and it just blows me away and inspires me every time. And I'm all up for doing more of this if you guys are, because I think we can have more impact. And a lot of people doing a few little things to help somebody who's potentially even less fortunate than you are can really make a difference. And what's inspired me with this is one of our video challenges did something, which was to give some, I'll pick on her. Was she on or not? Is Jenna on? It's just the first one that came to my mind. And this is what's inspired me to do this. So Janet bought some different sets of flowers and just gave them to random people. Okay, so waited outside some shops, I think it was. Janet, correct me if I'm wrong if you're on live. And gave them out to some people. And the last lady that she gave it to was somebody that looked like you know, in the services, like a nurse or something like that. And she was so appreciative for Janet giving her these flowers randomly. They are strangers to each other. And this lady said to Janet, I love flowers. You know, I'll often buy flowers. But Janet inspired this woman to say to Janet, tomorrow I'm going to forward this on. So I'm not sure exactly what she was going to do, whether it was buy flowers herself, but she was then going to do a random act of kindness to somebody else. So think of the impact of that, guys. If you can do something nice for somebody and inspires them to do something nice for somebody, we can get some more kindness in this world. Like, a few people doing this is not going to change the entire world, but do you agree that we need more kindness in the world? Do you agree that we could be doing more of this? And I'll tell you the reasons for doing things like this. It is psychologically proven. Look at the heading of this Facebook Live. It is psychologically, statistically, research-based. When you do acts of kindness, just for the sake of it, you don't need anything in return. It's proven to reduce stress, improve your self-esteem, can even slow down aging, the aging process, can help you become happier. Where's my other reasons here? Can help with anxiousness, depression, lower blood pressure. There was one research that I read that said people that do random act of kindness, their stress levels are 23% less because it lowers your cortisol, which is the stress hormone. So when you do something nice for somebody and you don't expect anything in return, does that feel good? Those of you that have done it, that have just done it in the previous, well, not the current, video challenge, those of you that have done it in any of my video challenges or have done that in your life at all, does it make you feel good? Yes or no? Let me know. So I want to give you some examples of I want to highlight and showcase the amazing things that some people are doing in our current video challenge. Now, do not lose me here. You need to stay on this entire live to work out what's going on coming up, okay? But just let me give you a few examples. So Joanne Mello gave some flowers to some people next door that just got engaged. So just went to their door, they weren't expecting it, and gave them some flowers and said congratulations. Okay. Heather Edmondson, who's on, she mowed her neighbour's lawn because they were at the lake and the neighbours don't get up there much. And so just, I mean, imagine that for the neighbours. They go up to their little plot at the lake and their lawn's been mowed for them. That's pretty cool. Shauna, I think Shauna's on. So Shauna invited some, you know, the whole COVID thing. It's not easy to go out. You've got to wait too long to get a drink and whatever. So decided I'm going to host something here, invited her friends around, and the friends were so appreciative that Shauna went to the trouble of doing that. So it can be for people you know. It can also be for strangers. Like, I know people that put little $5 notes and $10 notes in nappy boxes in supermarkets. You know, you think about young mums, you know, that's random, so you don't know who's going to get it. But could you imagine somebody that's just struggling to buy some nappies for their newborn? They open up the box and there's $5 in it. Like, it's not much for us to do something like that. But I want to make it clear it doesn't need to be financial. So hold the thought, stay with me. because we want you to do some acts of kindness, but I'm not expecting anybody to put their hand in the pocket and do anything financial, because that just might not be where you're at the moment, okay? So Mike, high five Mike, he drove to see a friend almost an hour away and took him out for coffee and cake and all the rest of it. And I have no doubt Aaron was so super appreciative of that, Mike. So I spoke about Janet. Janet gave some different sets of flowers just to complete strangers and said, have a beautiful day. Hero bought, now Hero tried to do a few things. She went to buy coffee somewhere, I think it was Hero, and it was closed. And then she went to the supermarket and, helped pay for somebody's like groceries. So complete stranger. Christine, yours is awesome. I know you're on. So what inspired Christine? So I'm just giving you some thoughts. So think about what other people have done as to maybe if you would like to participate in something like this and get rewarded for it, okay? So on the day that this happened, a post popped up in front of Christine and it was Kobe Bryant's anniversary. Can you, like, is it even that long ago? Like crazy. And 9 people passed away in that accident. You guys know what I'm talking about, the freak, accident in was it a helicopter or a little plane? I can't even remember. It was a helicopter, wasn't it? 9 people passed away in that tragic accident with Kobe Bryant in it. So it inspired Christine, I'm not going to do 1 act of kindness. I'm going to do 9 for everyone that passed away in that particular incident. So she went and bought lottery tickets and gave them away. Now, the interesting thing was that is a lot of people in, where she tried to go to give them to workers and, some firemen and stuff like that, they're not allowed to accept it. So she was trying and people couldn't accept it. But from what I remember, Christine, you were going to mail them to people in the end, the spare ones that you had at the end. So that's pretty cool. Stephanie Lecter, she she had planned to spend numerous time on her computer that day, and friends and people that she hadn't spoken to in ages, and some people even in the cold market, and just sending amazing messages to people, which would be awesome. Imagine if you're on the receiving end of just a beautiful message from somebody just saying, I think you're awesome, or thank you for being in my life, or, that kind of stuff. Carmela spent an hour on a call with somebody sort of work-wise, and it absolutely blew her mind and blew the person's mind away, spending an hour sort of coaching somebody through life and business and stuff like that. So you can give your time. Gloria was driving a complete stranger. So a stranger put a post up on Facebook that they needed a lift because they were getting their car serviced or something like that. That's what it was, wasn't it, Gloria? Now, Gloria watched the post and nobody sort of chimed in to offer to help this guy. So she said, I'll do it Monday for you. And you would have already done that by now. You're still on, so I'm sure it all worked out quite well. Did it, Gloria? Just a complete stranger offering them a lift in a time of need. Donna, as in Kevin and Donna, bought fruit for strangers. Another Donna Krager, actually gave to a GoFundMe with somebody that had an accident. Selena, if you're watching it all, she got cards, wrote on them, folded them over and put "Open Me." And she wrote on the inside, things like, just remember, you are awesome and you are valued and stuff like that, and put them on people's car windscreens. So when they went back to their car, they saw this note underneath their windscreen saying, "Open me." And it was just a beautiful message on the inside. That could light somebody's day up, don't you think? Nolly delivered T-shirts around. Beth actually cleaned up a cemetery. Beth went to a cemetery and cleaned up weeds and put flowers on people that she didn't even know on thetheir plots. Crazy. Cheryl and Brian. So Cheryl paid for somebody's coffee in a drive-through. Brian paid for some donuts for, a little girl. Crystal gave out some yellow roses to people, like what do you call them? The lady at the hospital, what is she called? Well, at the front desk, Crystal, I can't remember her name. And the lady at the grocery store just gave them flowers. And the lady at the grocery store actually cried in appreciation of Crystal giving her some flowers. I could go on and on and on and on, guys, but it brings me to tears every time I do this. The people that are doing it in the video challenge, it's just endless. I could talk all day about the kind of things that they are doing and the impact that has on somebody. When somebody's having a bad day and you do something nice, you know, how that can actually make somebody feel. And if that inspires somebody to actually forward that on, like the lady said to Janet, you know, you've inspired me to carry this on tomorrow, then we start making a movement. So here we go. Now, I am asking the people in my VIP mentorship program to lead the charge on this. We are running we've changed the name so many times, Acts of Kindness Movement. That's what it's called. Acts of Kindness Movement out of the group, okay, the social media group. Now, there's a reason for that. I'll share that with you in a moment. So you need to be in my group if you want to participate. It's a free group. Some of you are watching from there right now. So the Acts of Kindness Movement, and for 2.5 weeks, if you want to play along and do a random act of kindness or an act of kindness to somebody, then we're going to track that in our free social media group. And anybody who plays along, I'm going to give away 3 main prizes. Okay, so it's not who is better than whatever. It's not who gives money away. It's not any of that. I don't want this to become competitive. That's why I'm not calling it a challenge. It's just a movement. Let's show some kindness and start a movement with this. If you play along, and there'll be the VIPs will, in my mentorship program, will explain this to you in the group. They're going to go live in the group up until the 13th of September. So the next couple of weeks, and they're going to explain how this is all going to work. They're going to share with you their random acts of kindness, what they've done to give you an example, and they're going to share with you the details of how this is going to work. But here's the basics. On the 14th of September to the 30th of September, it's 2.5 weeks. Let's try and do as many acts of kindness that we can. And we'll track that on a document in the group. That document doesn't exist yet, so don't go looking in there in the unit section yet. And you just put your name down, what you did, the date and whatever, so I know to include you in the draw. So there's going to be 3 prizes. So the first prize, I'm going to give somebody free lifetime membership to my coaching community. If you're already a lifetime member, you can gift it to somebody else. And a $100 Amazon voucher. Second prize will be a month's free membership to my coaching community, get all the training in there, plus a $100 Amazon voucher. The third prize will be a month's free training into my coaching community. Again, if you're already in there, you can gift it to somebody else, carry on the act of kindness to somebody else, and a $50 Amazon voucher. So the reason that I'm doing that is because I want to encourage you to just participate. You should want to participate anyway, but your act of kindness needs to be done between the 14th of September and the 30th of September at sometime in that 2.5 weeks. Do 1, do 2, do 3, do it to somebody you know, do it to a stranger. Doesn't matter what it is, and it's not a competition. It's just trying to be kind to people without expecting anything in return. I'm running it out of the group, so you can share in the group. You need to go live and tell us what you did. If you're doing it live at the time you're doing it, great. Share it with us on the live what you're doing. If you're talking about it afterwards, you need to have some kind of photos or something or evidence that you did what you say you did. So you could go live saying, this is what I did. And I'll put some photos down below just to prove where I was. You know, like Christine trying to give the tickets out to the fireman who wouldn't accept it. She might not do that live, but she could go home, talk about it, but she could take some pictures of the fire truck or a picture with one of the firemen or something like that and put those photographs underneath her live to prove that she did what she did. We need some kind of evidence that you did what you did, but I'm not expecting you to do it live. So the conditions to be in the entry for the prizes is that you You do it on the dates. So it can't be a previous one you've already done. If you want to participate in this and be in the draw for the prizes, you need to do it between the 14th of September and the 30th of September. Those people in my VIP mentorship program are going to be talking about this up until from next Monday up until the 14th of September. Each one of them are going to go live in the social media group to remind you how this works, remind you what you need to do, talk about one that they've done to give you some other ideas about what to do. And as long as you fill out the sheet that we'll have in the group, the VIPs will share all those details with you when I've set all of that up. Your name is on the sheet about what you did and when, then you will go into the draw for my prizes. So who's in? Who's up for spreading some acts of kindness? So this is called the Acts of Kindness movement. You know, some of you go, I'm not going to do that, and that's fine. But it's about impact, guys, and it more so for you, the benefits. The scientifically proven benefits of doing something like this is to reduce stress, improve your self-esteem. I'll read them again. Slow down the aging process, help you to become happier. When you take the focus off you and you concentrate on people less fortunate than you, then you'll do better in life. You'll do better in your relationships. You'll do better in your business. So let's strip it back. I know we're here for social media to build businesses online, but let's give some love. It's only for 2.5 weeks. You only have to do one. You can do more if you like and enter yourself into the draw more than once. I don't care. Up to you. But stay tuned in my free group. Those of you listening on my business page that are not in my free group, just either go to my website, helenmartinonline.com. It's sitting at the top of my website to join the free group. Or you just search for social media strategies for home business owners and request to join the group. You need to be in the group to participate in this. That's where you're going to do your live videos. I've chosen that group because it's a safe space, because there might be some of you that have not done a live video before, but you're quite happy to participate in this and be in the running for the prizes. But I'm not expecting you to go live publicly. Just go live in our group and share what you did. So I don't want to put that stress on you. Some of you will be happy to go live and share what you did. So we're in a safe place in the social media group. Does that make sense, guys? Who's in? Who's going to play along? I just want to see if we can create some more kindness in the world. So if you're in the current video challenge and you've just done one, this will be a different one, guys. I'm not starting it until after the video challenge finishes. So the video challenge finishes on the 10th of September, I think it is. This won't start until the following Monday. So I'm separating them. So the video challenge will finish. This one will start. It's free to enter. I'm giving you an incentive to do it. We're just sharing it because we don't need to shout to the rooftops when you've done something nice for somebody. We're just sharing it amongst ourselves because it's not about the accolades. It's not about you putting a chip on your shoulder going, look what I did. This is about acts of kindness. And if you can do it, I just want to encourage you to participate and be kind to other people, because there's not enough kindness in the world. Not enough people send messages saying, I appreciate you. Not enough people just do random things to say, you know, it's your lucky day, or here's some flowers just because. People are shocked when people do that, because it's just not what human beings do. Majority of people walking the planet are selfish. All they care about is themselves, their own fears, which holds them back from having an amazing life. Different conversation. But if you need some inspiration, there is actually a website I found, which is called the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. And it actually has ideas, and it is full of ideas of what to do for an act of kindness. So we're calling this an acts of kindness movement, because we want to create a bit of a movement here. We're not going to change the world in 2.5 weeks, but hey, it's a start, don't you think? And I'm giving you prizes to participate, and it'll make you feel awesome. When you feel awesome, you'll feel better in yourself. You'll, if you do this kind of stuff on an ongoing basis, then you'll be a better person. When you're a better person, you'll have more confidence in your business. The flow-on effect for this will show up in your business as well as your life. Okay? So, let's have a look at some of your comments here, and then we'll finish it off. Hi, Helen. Thank you for your impact. You've definitely impacted. Oh, I think I read that before, Donna. But thank you again. I'm excited about this challenge. Hey, Charlene. I love the video challenge. Thank you so much for it. No worries, Sheila. Great to see you participating. This is so exciting. 100%. I loved it so much. And now doing something every day. That, my friend, is impact. That's amazing, Christine. You're amazing. I'm definitely in for doing more of that. Yes, she did. I'm not quite sure who that is. Maybe that was Chantel again. That was the best response to hear. And Janet, for what you did, you've inspired me to inspire others to continue this on. So take pride in yourself in what you did to somebody. Somebody said they were going to carry it on, and let's all carry it on. Okay. Totally agree. Yes, totally agree. Can you imagine what an impact we could have? Well, it depends how many of you participate, but I would encourage you to, tag your friends in this video, share it out, because I'm not asking for anything other than you guys to just give an act of kindness to somebody, and I'll put you in the draw to even win some prizes. Not that it's about the reward. I'm just trying to provide an incentive. So if that's what motivates people, that's fine. I hope that's not your motivation. I just hope you want to do it for the sake of doing it. But I'm willing to, put my hand in my pocket and give you an incentive to try to get this kind of movement kind of going. Okay. Reduce aging. Okay, so Laurie's in. I love doing random acts of kindness, practicing it daily. It feels amazing. Love it. Yes, definitely makes you feel good. Yes, it feels amazing. Always love the random act of kindness. It makes me feel so good going to the cemetery and cleaning up the plots. Absolutely. Always feels so good. It certainly does. Yes, always makes me feel so good. Feels great. Yes, of course. Okay, so you guys' comments are going on, but I've talked long enough. Those of you in my free group, stay tuned. You're going to see some different faces going live in that group, between the 31st of August and up until when we start, so the 13th of September, the day before. And they're the people in my VIP mentorship program, and they are going to share with you just all the details. We're going to reiterate it up until that point. They're going to share with you things that they've done, all things that they're currently doing to give you some more inspiration. So when we hit September 14th, you guys are ready to rock and roll. And there will be a sheet which they'll explain to you when they know what all that details is, when I tell them to put your name, what you did, and the date and whatever. So we know who to put into the draw for the prizes that I'm offering. So I hope you guys embrace this. Please share this out, not for any other reason than it's really good for you to do something like this. And it's just better for our world if we can do more acts of kindness for people. So for those of you, I'm already saying in advance that I know that have already said, yes, I'm in. I'm forever grateful for you for passing this on and just participating, because I think this kind of stuff is really important. This is the kind of stuff that people say to me, why do you do so much for free, Helen, and put your hand in your pocket and whatever? Because this is about impact. This is the reason that I'm here. And you can incorporate that into the reason that you are online. We have an opportunity to impact other people's lives and put a smile on somebody else's face. Minimum, guys, walk around with a smile on your face when you go to the supermarket, when you go to the post office, whatever it is that you're doing, even if you're in lockdown, the little bits that you are doing, if you come across somebody you don't know, give them a nice big smile. It's contagious. People bounce off what you give. You give. You share amazing things, and that's what you'll get back in your life. So this is about impact, okay? So thank you for listening, guys. I hope you embrace the concept. Just stay tuned in the free group for more details and listening to our VIPs between the 31st of August and the 13th of September, and be ready to rock and roll sometime between 14th of September and whatever I said, 30th. Okay, so I'll be mentioning it many a times, and we'll be mentioning it a lot in our free group. If you're not in the free group, join the free group, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Now, tomorrow I've got some Facebook updates for you. So please join me tomorrow, because I've got some things that you will need to know, or you might like to know, regarding some updates that Facebook have rolled out, okay? So those of you in my coaching community, I will see you in just under 15 minutes on Zoom, and we'll have our live Q&A Zoom call. Those of you in the video challenge, I'll see you tomorrow in the video challenge group straight after my live, Okay, got that? Good. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.